DUCKVILLE only has a single forge, however, so Finrod will be able to get those upgrades out a lot quicker, possibly making the difference. 3 Colossi out on the field for both players, but DUCKVILLE will be able to pull ahead with that second robotics facility. He is keeping his chrono boost for the robotics facility just for that reason. 4th Colossi is just on the field, and we see that 2 robotics facilities have gone down for Finrod, though he's using one to build another observer. Probe transfer going to Finrod's 3rd base, and we see the Nexus for DUCKVILLE is about 1/3 of the way done. DUCKVILLE does have a bit of map control with a forward pylon, so when he does decide to push, his reinforcements would be quicker than if Finrod were attacking. More zealots being warped in now to what seems to be a very stalker heavy play, which is what you expect. You can see DUCKVILLE is going to start pushing. He's probably going to... Ooh. Colossi is just going to walk up the cliff and stop harassing this mineral. Finrod is caught completely out of position. He only has the 1 Colossus trying to defend this expansion, but it's not even doing anything. It's just waiting for reinforcements. Why not? He'll lose it. That mineral line was completely gutted, and losing in the simulator will provide DUCKVILLE with the gas advantage he needs. We see Zealot legs being researched for Finrod, which seems to be slightly strange because he seems to have more stalkers than zealots. Well, there's only 2 advantages to zealots, but I thought Blink would have been a bit more of a priority for him. We see there is a simulator being built, and the probe transfer from this 3rd base. DUCKVILLE has got his Nexus up and running, and he is starting to saturate it. We just take a look at the minerals. DUCKVILLE is slightly ahead, only just. Finrod is pulling away in gas, but it's pretty much neck and neck. The Colossi are going to cliff walk again and just completely harass this mineral line. Finrod hasn't been caught out of position, and he is going to meet this. He's going around the sideway. The majority of DUCKVILLE's forces are there to stop him, and it looks like DUCKVILLE's going to pull back. Will Finrod chase him? Yes, he will. There we go. Zealot's charging into the mix, trying to take 1 Colossi. Already goes down for DUCKVILLE. DUCKVILLE's Colossi are just focusing on the stalkers. 2nd Colossi goes down for DUCKVILLE. There is nothing left protecting these Colossi now. It's all Colossus battle. Unfortunately, the Finrod does have the advantage in numbers, especially with those immortals on the field, so DUCKVILLE is pulling back. 1 immortal goes down, and so does the 2nd. That engagement went in favour of Finrod, and Finrod looks like he's going to push back when his warp-in units get in here. He's going for the majority of zealots. Now if we just take a look, DUCKVILLE seems to have killed more workers and units than Finrod. We see 8 Colossi for Finrod, whereas DUCKVILLE only has 6. And DUCKVILLE's Colossi are kiting the Zets rather than focusing on the Colossi. They're now focusing on the Colossi, trying to take them down, but Finrod has the advantage of numbers. 2 Colossi have gone down, 3rd goes down. It's now pretty much even numbers. DUCKVILLE has those sentries. He could pick off another Colossus. Oh, and it just escapes with 16 health. Very, very lucky. The Colossi are still hanging around. DUCKVILLE splitting his Colossi, 3 protecting his 3rd base, 2 protecting his natural. And they are now merging together in one group. They're in a perfect position to react to any attack which will come. Probe transfer going to his 3rd base, because his main is completely mined out. No research on Blink or Zealot legs for DUCKVILLE at the moment. We see 3 Stargates going down, so he is going to go heavily into Void Rays or heavily into Phoenixes. Oh, and he takes that Colossus down, which escaped him earlier. Duckville is trying to put pressure on Finrod, trying to force him to make a mistake. Duckville could just walk up here and take some probes for free, but there is just too many forces for Finrod to do that. He will lose at least 2 Colossi if he does, I guess. 2 more Colossi have joined the force, but they are pulling back because Finrod does have the advantage in numbers. Neither player wanting to risk it. We take a quick look at the army supply. It is favouring Duckville by 21, but Finrod does have a probe lead. Duckville continuing to chrono boost out these Colossi. He does have 9 Colossi now to Finrod's 6, but Finrod does have more gateway units, which could make the difference. We see Zealot legs almost finished for Duckville, and he's going ground armor level 2, and he is getting Phoenixes, which is surprising. I thought he would have gone for Void Race to try and counter those Colossi, but it looks like he wants to go and harass Finrod's mineral lines and pull him out of position. We see Finrod is expanding yet again, and so is Duckville, but Duckville is actually ahead. We see more Stalkers being warped in, so these Phoenix... Oh, and the Observer is sniped, just got too close to that. We see Duckville favouring his Zealot and Zealot heavy Colossi ball. Phoenixes are now out on the field, probably looking... Will start to go out and look to see if they can pick up any of these probes at any of these expansions. We take a quick look at the mineral income, and it's pretty much even still because of the same number of bases each player has. We have 2-1 for Duckville compared to the 3-3 of Finrod, so Finrod does have a significant upgrade advantage. Finrod is now leading in the Colossi count 10-9 with 22 Stalkers, so, and Duckville is going heavily into Phoenixes. Looks like he's going to use these Phoenix to actually kill off the Colossi, and his Colossi are probably going to focus on the Stalkers to prevent damage to the Phoenixes. We see the Phoenixes are going to go in here with the Zealots and Colossi. Neither player wanting to test them. Who's going to go first? Who's going to go first? Tumbleweed. Drawing the Stalkers out just as Duckville wanted, using the Colossi to kite them. Finrod pulls back. If Duckville can keep baiting Finrod to do that, then he will be able to kite most of these Stalkers, and the Phoenixes will be able to start taking down these Colossi. We see warp-ins from Duckville's forward pylon, and it looks like he's going to apply pressure to one of these expansions. Finrod is expanding yet again to his 5th base, and it looks like Finrod's fully reacting with everything he has, leaving some Stalkers. Ooh. Zealots being absolutely devastated by these Colossi, not able to do enough damage to Finrod, and it looks like Finrod has the numbers he needs to start pushing. Dark Shrine is almost done for Finrod, so Dark Templars will be into the mix, so Duckville needs to have observers in most of his bases if he wants to avoid getting terrible mineral damage. We see that this expansion was gutted and cancelled. Finrod responded with his Stalkers, but the expansion was denied. 2 photon cannons going down, so if Duckville were to go into Dark Templar, which by the look of it he isn't. Oh. And it looks like Finrod just gave up under sheer numbers. ladies and gentlemen, Duckville takes this. My name is Carnius, thank you for watching.